chose to take the CCP courses just because I'm from a diverse background myself, and just, you know, understanding that and knowing that we work in higher education and at a university where, you know, people are coming from all walks of life, and diversity and tolerance are big things. So I felt that, you know, having that background and, you know, just seeing what it was like, wanting to be able to reach out to people, be able to communicate better. So.
I think the biggest thing is that oftentimes we don't realize that what we're doing might not necessarily be inclusive for students. We say that everything we do is inclusive in regards to language and action and how we establish programs and events, but sometimes we don't always think about underrepresented populations, and then we don't center them as we're trying to make decisions. We usually just go for our default, which is the common traditional student. So this program really helped me to start thinking about how do we, as we're making decisions, how do we center those that typically aren't centered? How do we make sure that what we are doing really is open and inclusive to all students?
There's always more work to be done, and there's always opportunities for growth and development. Even if we think we're kind of plateauing, just being able to hear other stories and being able to hear others' experiences will allow us to know that the more we know, the less we know. I guess that's a cliched way to put it. But the more experience we have in this area, the more we learn that we can be more inclusive and we can be more open for others.
For myself, I learned that it was okay to ask questions. I tend to be the closet introvert, and I learned that it was okay to ask. If I don't understand your religion or your customs or your background, just ask. That people are more willing to share.
Yes, it has definitely made me more conscious and aware of how I address our staff in terms of, I'm a northerner, so I like use guys or you all and things like that, and just be more inclusive in your speech, because it may not be something that is anything to me in the moment but can mean the world to somebody else.
Yes, definitely. Much more conscious about language, and so in any application process we do, or I currently do, just making sure that when we're asking people for demographic information, that we're being more inclusive and open in how we ask that. The typical default when you're asking about gender or sex is usually male or female, so how are we creating applications that now are more open and inclusive to include all identities within sex and gender when we're asking those types of questions, when we're asking for people to disclose their race or ethnicity? How are we allowing them to self-disclose that? How are we not making sure we're putting barriers on that for them? So those are a lot of ways that I've been able to take what I've learned at CCP and apply it directly in my day-to-day job.
I would absolutely recommend it.
Absolutely.
I definitely would recommend CCP to others.
Yes, I think it's a great opportunity.
I would definitely recommend CCP. I would recommend it, again, to stretch yourself, to go in with an openness, to, again, facilitate the inclusion that we want here at the university. If we understand each other and respect each other, then we're going to be a better university.